bench today. Craig Bryson, talismanic figure in this Derby squad. He starts on the bench. Cyrus Christie, the more nominally attacking right back, he's on the bench. So Ryan Shotton, who has played most of this season at centre-half, comes in at right back. And suddenly Derby are looking a bit short of numbers going forward, because Jordan Eade's gone back to Liverpool on loan, and Johnny Russell also picked up a hamstring injury. So really, the only two wide men they have in the squad are the two starting today. In Dawkins, who's a very hot and cold player.
Far side, formerly with Real Madrid. So he takes this from the Derby right. In he comes, right-footed towards the near post. Cleared away by the Cardiff defence, but not very far. Eventually they do get it forward, and O'Keefe tries to play it on, and the referee, I think, has given a penalty. He has given a penalty against Cardiff City. What that was for, couldn't tell it from here.
I imagine when the initial corner came in, it was Aaron Gunnison and Chris Martin locked up together at the near post. Gunnison won that battle. O'Keefe looked to hook the ball left field, and then he's brought play back. And you can only imagine, for us, Chris Martin that hit the deck, so you can only imagine that it's been a foul given away against Aaron Gunnison. Whether he's had a call from an assistant referee there or not.
Well, it'll be Chris Martin to take it. He's scored 18 goals this season, 4 of them from the penalty spot. We've had 9.5 minutes play, and is Martin going to give Derby County the lead from the penalty spot? So it's Martin against Moore. Referee Paul Turney taking it, and it's saved by the goalkeeper, and it's cleared away. A let off for Cardiff.
Yeah, that's a superb save from Simon Moore. Crucially, he stands tall and he makes Chris Martin make the decision. He doesn't give him a side to go for. He makes himself big and he forces the striker to pick a spot. It's not a well-hit penalty at all. It's at a comfortable height, but it's still a really good save to beat it away. And Lee Peltier reacts very, very quickly to get back and hook the ball out for a throw-in on the near side. Top work from the Cardiff keeper.
So it remains 0-0, just over 10 minutes gone.
And there's some choice words being exchanged between Cardiff captain Aaron Gunnison and Chris Martin, the two involved in the penalty incident now. We're about to say that's the last thing Derby needed, playing so well this season, was a helping hand and a leg up in this game. They have had the better of the opening 10 minutes or so, but crucially without really looking too dangerous or threatening, and Simon Moore's getting a huge round of applause now from the Cardiff fans behind that goal.
Cardiff City 0, Derby County 0. Derby having failed with that penalty effort after 9 minutes when Chris Martin's spot kick was saved by Simon Moore. Buxton finding Forsyth near side. Buxton then has it back midway inside his own half. It's a long diagonal ball away to the far side, looking for Ward. He heads that infield, and that's headed away by O'Keefe into touch. And I think it's Malone who's gone down poleaxed on that far side.
Yeah, it is.
He seems to be all right. He's a tough lad.
I think it was just coming together between he and Shotton as they both looked to pick up that cross-field ball. Good awareness from Stuart O'Keefe. Don't see a diving header in the middle of the pitch very often, but he just made sure he got that out to play on the far side.
Shotton playing the ball infield to Hendrick, forward to Martin, laid off to the far side. Shotton gets his cross in, cleared away by Cardiff. It comes out to Hughes well outside the area, playing the ball forward. A chance here for Hendrick, laid off to Ward, and this time the ball is in. I think it was Ward who got it. He slid it across goal. It may have been Dawkins with the touch. We'll have to confirm that.
I think it's fooled everyone, Richard. The first time that Derby have been able to get that quick interplay of passing, working on the edge of the Cardiff box. It's a neat little back heel from Chris Martin that finds Jeff Hendricks in a little bit of space in the area, just lays it off to the right hand side to Jamie Ward, and Ward's just trying to flash that across goal. He rolls it with his right instep, and I think it's wrong-footed everyone, and it's dribbled in just inside the back post.
So it's Cardiff City 0, Derby County 1. Jamie Ward's 5th goal of the season, coming after 22 minutes. A little bit against the run of play.
A baffling incident, because Cardiff in the last 10 minutes have been the much better of the
Cardiff
team.
City.
It's let Cardiff down a couple of times this afternoon. It's just the final ball. Got themselves into decent positions crossing positions out wide, and they haven't been able to get the ball into the area.
Gunnarsson coming forward, plays it forward to Whittingham, halfway inside the Derby half, playing it forward, shot coming in from Ravel, well saved by goalkeeper Grant.
Yeah, really
straight
well
at him.
Really well worked by Cardiff. Again, great from Gunnarsson to win the ball back in the midfield and keep the movement moving. Really good pass from Whittingham, got his head up quickly, threaded a lovely...
Moore clears high downfield, headed on by Ravel, hooked away by Shotton, headed forward by Ward. Hendrick in the centre circle, good ball wide to the left to Dawkins, who starts to move forward at speed, covered by Peltier, who's all right again. He lays the ball back to Forsyth, infield to Dawkins, square to Martin, back to Dawkins, wide to Forsyth, plays it forward to Martin, he lays it back to Dawkins. Martin on this near touchline turns it infield to Hughes. It's played square to Hendrick, wide to that far side to Christie in a bit of space, corner of the area, getting the cross in, and that's a second goal, and it's Chris Martin who's got it. What an easy header.
And again, it's come from this right-hand side. Derby able to work the ball far too easily. Kadeem Harris is a little bit slow, tacking inside to stop that ball out from Jeff Hendrick, and he's able to just swing over a deep cross to the back post. And Chris Martin able to just flick a header inside the near post under no pressure, far too easy. And it's a sour way to end an otherwise pretty pleasing first half from Cardiff.
Chris Martin's 19th goal of the season. It would have been 20 if he hadn't failed from the penalty spot after 9 minutes. But what an easy header that was, because as soon as Christie's cross came in, Martin was unmarked on the far post inside the 6-yard area and easily headed in.
That's a crushing disappointment.
On the far side, the Cardiff right by Peter Whittingham at the Canton end. In comes Whittingham, left-footed, high across goal. And it drops neatly for Grant to pick it up. I think it flicked off
Matthew Connolly, I think, was
Connolly's head.
Yeah, Aaron Gunnarsson was just boxed off at the near post because he was trying to get his head on a glance-in header, and it just caught Connolly a little bit by surprise.
That far touchline, but Derby marking very tight. The ball infield and laid off to Morrison. Back to Connolly, wide to this near side to Malone. He plays it infield to Morrison in the centre circle, leaving it for Whittingham, wide to that far side, looking for Peltier. Back to Morrison, high ball forward, headed away by Keogh, won by Malone near side, finding Noon on the left. Long cross coming in, not a bad one. Header in by Jones, pushed over the bar by Grant. Cardiff's best move of the game.
But finally, Cardiff get a quality ball into the area. It's perfect from Craig Noon. It's a combination we've seen several times in recent weeks. Just floats up that ball, invites Kenwyn Jones onto it to attack. It's a good, controlled header by Kenwyn. And Lee Grant can only flash a hand at it and gets it clear over his own crossbar.
So it's a corner. Forsyth with the throw, short to Martin. Forsyth has it back on that far touchline. The ball turned infield. Cardiff cut it out. Harris trying to get forward. He's robbed by Hughes. The ball is played forward to Bennett, and somehow it's deflected wide. The shot.
Quick off his line. Simon Moore, lovely interplay with Derby. Little scooped pass from Will Hughes as the ball broke to him on the edge of the box. Bennett was through on the left, and Simon Moore was quick off his near post, made himself big, and just got enough on it to force the shot wide.
Ward will take it from the Derby left. Far starts to come forward, and then hits a poor crossfield ball which is cut out by Jones. Moving forward midway inside the Derby half. Can he get the shot in? Runs it too far. Chance here. Shot coming in from Ravel, but he slipped as he hit it, and it bounced harmlessly into the arms of goalkeeper Grant.
Again, Cardiff pressing high up the pitch and forcing errors from this Derby team. They've looked jittery, especially across the back line all afternoon. That time Richard Keogh just about got back.
Cardiff right. And it'll be Whittingham to take it. There's just over a minute to go. Cardiff 0, Derby 2, but there'll be a bit of time added on for stoppages. Whittingham with the free kick into the area. The header from Jones, but it's looped into the air and is taken by Grant.
Yeah, Jones got up well the first time. Couldn't direct the header on goal. It just looped up into the air. We'll lift them back into second, level on points actually with league leaders Bournemouth, but 4 goals now behind them in goal difference.
Moore takes the Grant takes the indirect free kick, and there is the whistle, and Derby have won this game by 2 goals to 0. Cardiff City go down.